Yo, what is up my friends? My name is Tracy, and today I decided to make a video on how Battlefield 4 has improved over Battlefield 3. You know, there's been so much hate since the launch of Battlefield 4 saying it's just Battlefield 3.5. So I thought I'd, delve a little deeper and give my opinions on what Battlefield 4 actually improved upon. And just so you know, this is post-patch Battlefield 4, as I like to call it, Battlefield 4.5. Okay, now we all know Battlefield 4 had a rocky start. I've played since launch, and I really did not experience the same extreme issues and instability as other players did. Although the bugs and instability really is inexcusable for a AAA title, I'm not going to bother complaining about those in this video. First things first, graphics. Okay, honestly, Battlefield 3 is still a fucking marvelous looking game, but Battlefield 4 just improves that. Plus, there's not that stupid ass blue tint. Why was there blue tint in Battlefield 3 in the first place? I don't know. But let's be real. DICE has some secrets when it comes to making games look nice, and they do not fall short in Battlefield 4. Everything from the textures, foliage, and the character models has been improved since Battlefield 3. Also, the lighting, the weather effects, and just basically everything has been improved. They've added, Levolution, they've added dust particles and sandstorms and stuff like that. No matter how you feel about the Levolution or the dust particles that come in on Gulf of Oman, it still looks brilliant. Now, my next point is definitely subjective, but I really feel the vanilla maps in the base game of Battlefield 4 are better than the vanilla maps of Battlefield 3. Don't get me wrong, Battlefield 3 definitely had some absolutely amazing vanilla maps, but I feel like Battlefield 4's are more catered to various game modes and various different play styles. My personal favorite map being Siege of Shanghai, but like I said, Battlefield 3's maps were awesome, but they were really catered towards certain game modes and certain play styles, such as Rush on Damavand Peak, which in my opinion is still the world's greatest Rush map. But if you compare the Rush version of that map to the Conquest version is obviously just lacking. It doesn't have that awesome sense of scale compared to the Rush version. So with Battlefield 4, it feels like they're able to use those maps for all different type of game modes. I know that was like a marketing thing that they did, that they say like we're having all game modes on every map. And some maps it kind of does it pretty bad, but other ones usually they're often decent. Now, let's get back on that marketing thing. Levolution. You might think this would be one of my key points in this video, how it's much better than Battlefield 3's system, but the Frostbite engine is already extremely dynamic. You're able to blow up buildings and create rubble and stuff like that, but Levolution adds a whole new dynamic. It makes the maps feel a bit more lifelike, but it also can detract from those maps, such as the Sandstorm on Gulf of Oman. I know everybody always says like allow the server owners to turn off Levolution, and I agree with that, but I don't know if it's actually possible. So my compromise is something that's on rails should be a little bit more random. Say have the Sandstorm be there right when you enter the match, or it just never shows up at all. That would be awesome, but having it roll in halfway through the match every single time, it's just like, come on, really? And something like the tower on Siege of Shanghai, which is user triggerable, but I like that. But at the same time, having such a major event that completely changes the game, user triggerable, it seems a little weird, but it also seems fine. I don't know where I stand on that part, but yeah, I would like something a little more dynamic, a little more less on rails. Now, in my opinion, the interface of Battlefield 4 is greatly improved over Battlefield 3's, even more so after the Battlefield 4.5 patch, where you can customize basically everything to your heart's desire, like the HUD size, the opacity of icons. It's awesome. I actually have no idea how that's going to be handled on consoles, even if they're even going to do it at all on consoles, but it's just greatly improved. Also, Battlefield 4's weapon customization is awesome. It's the tits, like really, it's freaking crazy. Some people called it gimmicky when DICE announced it. Oh man, look at all these attachments, buy our game right now. Personally, I love it. It's really cool being able to use different sights that are all like under the same category. So the red dot sight, instead of just having one red dot sight, you can choose the coyote, the cobra. You know, they have different reticules and they have different opacity for the dots. It's just really nice being able to do that. And also, the camos. I didn't think they were going to be cool, but they're fucking tight. I remember when they were advertising it at, I think it was E3, when they first showed the gameplay of Siege of Shanghai and they showed the gun camos, and I was like, really, DICE? Am I going to have to do a bunch of headshots and, you know, do it Call of Duty style to unlock them? But they're actually really cool. Same thing with the vehicle camos, which brings me on to my next topic, boats. Remember in Battlefield 3 when you were on a fucking rib boat and it was just like, hey, please kill me right now? Now they're fucking awesome and they sound insane. Like the sound design in Battlefield 4 has improved over Battlefield 3's, which was already fucking mental. Now for some smaller things that I've noticed that I really like over Battlefield 3. The character animations are amazing, but I don't know if they're much of an improvement over Battlefield 3 since Battlefield 3's were already pretty damn amazing. And also, I don't know if anybody really noticed this. I've never heard anybody mention it, but when your character or a teammate says something, it's actually in their native language instead of some shitty botched accent. So honestly, I feel kind of confident in my Chinese skills thanks to this game. So yeah, guys, that's really all I can think of right now. But let me know what you guys prefer in Battlefield 4 over Battlefield 3. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the opposite of this video, where I'll be showing what I like more in Battlefield 3 over Battlefield 4. Well, thank you for watching. Peace out, stay safe, and feel free to like or subscribe, or don't. I don't care. It's your life. But I make free videos, so you can watch them if you want. But yeah, peace out.
I got something for you.